Hey everybody, welcome back to the drum workshop. We're in week 2 now. We're going to start introducing our feet to the mix, and specifically we're going to look at the kick pedal this week and a little bit of kick and snare as we go, and we'll get our first little drum beats at the bottom. So just the little blurb on the top, make sure you keep your foot close to the pedal. You want your foot and your pedal to kind of become one thing, like the way you would just kind of bounce it under your desk or something. You just want to be very connected to the pedal. And then be able to play the snare with your right or your left hand. So constantly trying both. You'll find it feels very different to use one compared to the other. And a drummer's job is to keep the groove and stay in time, no exceptions. Focus on keeping it in time. You don't have to be flashy, you have to be solid. Here we have our half rest. So this is just like 2/4 rest. This will be worth 2 beats. It's equivalent to a half note. And this first exercise at 80 BPM will be just working on the foot. So learning how to rest and learning how to drop it on time. So let's go ahead and practice this for 4 bars together. If you don't have a pedal, that's fine. Just use a, you can even make like a little shoebox, like a little smasher. I was thinking about that. But you can just use your foot, honestly. Just tap it on the ground or put an old shoe under your foot and tap the shoe. That's totally fine. Many people have learned how to play drums on their pillows. So let's go ahead and loop this and we'll get started. All right. So let's do 4 rounds of this foot exercise with our right foot. You can use your left foot too. We will be training that eventually, so either foot is fine. But start with your right foot. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and steady, counting as you play. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. All right, how'd that go? If that was difficult, try again. Just rewind the video. That's what these are for. And also rewind the video and try again with your left foot before moving forward. You should be doing that every day. It's not a one-time thing. You're going to always have to keep it that steady, okay? And the more elements we add, the harder that foot is going to be to manage. So develop it individually. Exercise 2, we're introducing the snare. We're going to alternate right and lefts. If that's not working, you can fall back to one hand, but you do want to let both hands learn how to handle the snare, okay? No worries about the pedal. Anytime you're in a chair, you can practice, even in the back seat of the car. Just make sure you're counting. It's all about the time. So here we have alternating kick and snare, a little challenge measure, and then we're going to turn it into 4 to the floor, keeping that kick on every beat, and still keeping the snare on 2 and 4. And this is the basis for most drum patterns. This is going to be a very safe foundation to build on. So let's grab measure 24 to 31. Let's do 4 rounds of that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count if you're having trouble. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. 2, 3, 4. Good. How'd that go? You should probably notice it's a little harder to handle this measure when you're doing something very consistent, right? And that's what drumming is providing that rhythmic backbone and then showing off in those fills and those little areas over here. All right, exercise 3, we want to introduce a little bit more patience as we do with the rest. So making sure you're really locking on to that beat 1 and beat 3, and then a little bit of alternating patterns just to see how you handle some variation. Let's do 4 rounds of that. For whatever reason, the measures seem to jump right before that last repeat. That's not me moving them. They just seem to jump like that. So we'll scroll down a little bit. And here we go. Just kick and snare. You should still be alternating the snare. And if you've never done it before, if you're in front of a kit, try playing that bass pedal with your left foot. Even if you don't have 2 pedals, you can still switch over. All right, here we go. I'm a firm believer in being ambidextrous on the drum. Since I'm a lefty, I play righty, so it's okay to use any side. 1, 2, ready, go. Make sure you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Foot, foot, snare. Foot, foot, snare, snare. All right, I think that was 4. So double kick now, we're going to use 2 feet. If you don't have a double kick pedal, that's okay. I didn't for a long time either. You're just going to use 2 feet. So without pounding on the floor, just gently, you want to feel your heels up and you want to feel the ball of your foot kind of staying near the ground, but it is coming off the ground, and the ground would be the pedal in the sense, right? And it's really just like you're just kind of running or jogging in place as you play. I do it all the time. It feels pretty good on the feet, actually. So here we have our right foot, and this would be our left foot. So this is right kick and left kick, right? And we're going to run these as quarters, as eighths, and then as sixteenths. Now, this might be pretty simple by itself, but try starting with your left foot and seeing how that feels, right? Flip it around. And then once we start adding other hands, that's when it gets really important to stay coordinated between the 4 different limbs. But find that center gravity inside of you in the middle, and then you can distribute it equally among the different parts of the drum, rather than just thinking of these individual elements. Let's go ahead and take this measure now, and we'll get started on exercise 4. Get ready. 2 feet, no hands. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Make sure you're counting, okay? It's your job to count. Good. So I don't want you stomping on the floor in the class or at your house, right? I want you to delicately use your feet where you're not making noise, but you're using the muscles, okay? It starts in your hips when you're going to use those double kick patterns. And it can feel uncomfortable at first in the legs. They've never really done something like that in a chair. So just be patient with the muscles and gently develop that and stay in time. So that's it for our exercises. We have our final hard mode challenge as promised. And here we introduce an eighth note double kick pattern with snares on the downbeat, followed by some double bass patterning, very slow and safe in quarter notes, nothing too fast, but just to kind of develop that coordination. And what I'm trying to trick you with here is we have like a right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. So I'm really looking for who can pull these right rights off and these left rights off right here. And that'll be the challenge. So pay attention to what limb or what side of your body is feels less in control, right? That's the side you want to spend time with and train. All right, hard mode. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. All right. Hopefully that goes good. Don't put a hole in your floor by kicking too hard, and practice this every day. Your feet will probably be even harder to train than your hands. So spend some time on these, okay? I'll see you in week 3 where we get the hi-hat.